everybody. This is a promotional stream for the... Fuck, I can't even speak right now. I am promoting my Patreon event tonight that will be happening around 6:30 p.m. Pacific time. Just want to let all of you know that that's happening tonight so that you can sign up to watch the show. There is a link in the description. $5 on Patreon, $5 on Subscribestar if you want to do that. Actually, I didn't want to use this. I wanted to go to this one. See the people in the chat. Ooh. I swear I don't have the COVIDs. I promise there's no COVIDs right now. Oh, man. This is a local kombucha that I bought. It tastes different than the like mass-produced ones that I normally get. Stimulate my economy. Stimulate my economy by becoming a patron. Link in the description. $5. $5. This is just an extra perk for those of you who help support me. Fuck, I can't even get a sentence out without coughing. I have a tickle in the back of my throat. Hi to everyone. Thanks to all of you for showing up to this stream. That's really nothing more than me reading the chat and talking about my Patreon. Wow. So, people are chilling in the backyard smoking weeds. I'm trying not to sneeze right now. I got a text from my doctor today telling me that they test for COVIDs now. So I can get a COVID test or a COVID antibody test. Anything cool planned for the private show? Just the usual. It's not themed or anything. It's just an extra show. Because normally we only do one show a week. Cool. You know what? When you're drunk, that's the best time to sign up for Patreon. Link in the description. I can't sneeze. Sneezes just have to kind of happen, right? I've been dieting and exercising for a week and a half now, and it's awful. But I'm doing it. I haven't broken it yet. Basically, I eat one meal a day, and the rest of my calories are like fruits and veggies. So I only take on the really heavy calories of one meal, and I try to make it a much smaller portion than what I could physically eat. So, and I have a machine. It's called an arc trainer. It's kind of like an elliptical. If you guys are curious what it looks like, just look up Cybex arc trainer and you'll see one. I have one of those, and I've ran on that for 45 minutes every day since I started doing this. Man, when I was in my early 30s, 20s, younger, I'd already have lost like 20 pounds. I've lost about 8 so far, which isn't bad for like a week and a half, but you just want it to happen instantly, You just want to diet for a week and then be at your goal. This stuff where it's slow. Do I abstain from booze? Yes. The most I've had is like a glass of red wine. One glass. One regularly portioned glass of red wine is all I've been drinking. Not even per day. Like, I'll have, if I drink, it's one glass. Humanist Report? Humanist Report is on DP tomorrow. Humanist Report will be on DP tomorrow. Have I ever been in a mosh pit? Of course. I grew up in the 90s and went to concerts all the time, all year round. So yeah, guys, my work on the Drunken Peasants and like everything that I do now, roll call, a lot of it is supported through this actual Patreon that is separate from the DP Patreon. So I'm just throwing it out there that if you appreciate any of the work that I'm a part of, that I do the background work for, everything, all the production stuff, consider becoming a patron, because this is the base of how everything as a whole is supported. You know, throw in your $5 and get the show, and all will be right with the world. Yeah, tap patrons are the best kind of people. When I first opened this Patreon, I was selling masks. And then I realized they don't make these masks anymore. So now I still have some of them. But fuck, they don't make them anymore. So now they're even more rare. And then I still have my original black mask with like the silver outline.
If you can, support your creators.
Thank you. Yes, please, if you can. I know it's a hard time right now. This was the goal up there that says stimulus package. That was from Monday. So I've actually almost met that goal now. In 2018, I found myself with tremendous legal fees to pay. And the support from this channel directly had a lot to do with me surviving that. I do put on the mask from time to time, but I don't wear it for a whole episode. It's not comfortable to wear for me anymore. I don't know how it ever was. I think my desire to not show people what I looked like was stronger than the discomfort. And now that I don't wear it anymore, it was just another distraction. When I would take the mask off, I'd have these marks on my face for like a half hour. Guys, I want to do a really chill private show tonight. If you guys have, a PayPal with $5 in it and you want to send it to me, that would be great. Yeah, legal fees are horrible. If you have a lawyer worth the money you're paying them hundreds of dollars, $200, $300, $400, $500 an hour, depending on who you have. And imagine you need their services for like 8 hours in one day. That adds up. And then all the phone calls and emails. Every time they do anything for you, they charge you a fraction of an hour based on their hourly rate. And that shit adds up. It's bad. I had that. I had some tax debt. But you'll never see me do a DSP like, guys, here's my goal to help me pay my taxes. I just try to do, I don't want to be like, I don't want to give a sob story. I just want to offer something that people might want to watch. It seems like people watch, so maybe they want a little extra. And that's all it is. Like the Patreon for this account isn't so much a paywall as much as it's just support me, support my projects, and you get this extra thing that not everybody gets. I tried doing it IRL style where I went and walked around once, and hardly anybody watched it. Thank you. Thank you for helping me meet the goal. That's really cool. And like, even though technically it was across 2 streams, I'll count it as one. Because we got so close, and we're only like 3 or 4 or 5 minutes into this stream. I really appreciate it. And that's Singe Graphics, who does a lot of work for us. Makes overlays for us. Makes the actual Mania promo videos. So that's... I can't thank them enough for a lot of what they do for me. Yeah, so if you would consider signing up for Patreon, that's why I'm doing this stream. I'm going to be very transparent. I'm just promoting my stream. Yes, if you join, the link doesn't even exist yet. So yes, if you sign up right now, that's why I'm doing this stream. If you sign up right now, you'll get the show. And actually, you'll get all the other shows before it, so you can just binge watch it, like as many episodes as you can get. Yes, $5 perk gets you tonight's show live, if you sign up. The link isn't up yet, though. It'll be up later. I usually only release it like 30 minutes before showtime. So the show is in 2.5 hours. The show is in 2.5 hours from right now. So I'm just doing this as a promo stream to get, if I do a promo stream here for 20 minutes and I even gain 1 new patron, then it was worth it. So I do this. I take the risk. Well, it's not really a risk because all I lose is a little bit of time. But I've found that doing a little stream before you do a private show makes people aware that it was happening when they probably otherwise wouldn't even be aware that it was happening. So I do that. It works. I've also found doing private shows towards the end of the month works better than doing it in the beginning or middle. I used to try to do them in the middle just to make sure they got done. But honestly, just the numbers don't lie. The numbers just are getting better. If you do everything, it makes the end of my month hectic as hell because I'm streaming almost every day. And I actually, I looked at next month, my birth month, May. I was looking, how many days do I not have to stream? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 out of 31 days next month I don't have to stream. Most people get at least 2 days off a week. So it lines up. I do probably the equivalent of like a 40-hour work week. But it's just spread out like when I'm not streaming, I get emails from accountants a few times a month. It's craziness. Yeah, the COVID thing is just crazy. I still haven't gotten my stimulus either. I don't know when it's coming or what's going on with it. I haven't been told downright no, you're not getting it, but I haven't gotten it yet. How much vacation time do I have left? I I mean, I can have as much vacation time as I want. It just goes unpaid. It's unpaid vacation. Yeah, the COVID thing, the whole being stuck at home and not being able to eat out at restaurants and not being able to drink at bars has kind of forced me to do other things for fun. I mean, sure, I could go buy some beer at the store, but I haven't been doing that. I've been buying a bottle of wine like once every 2 weeks and drinking like a glass from it every couple days. And I've been counting my calories and running and lifting weights, which, Jesus, 3-4 years ago, I could lift twice as much as I can now. Like when it came to curls and bench presses and all that stuff, you know, I was doing 40-pound curls, and now I'm struggling to do 20. 15 is probably a better weight for me to do normal bicep curls. Man, Skeptical Jesus, I probably can't even do one chin up. Is it a chin up when your hands are the tops of your hands are facing away from you? Which one's a chin up and which one's a pull up? Yeah, I mean, I could probably do one set of 30-pound curls. Maybe I'd get 8 reps on it, but I probably couldn't do another set. So I'm going to go in about 20 minutes here. I'm going to cook myself dinner, and then I'm going to get stuff ready for this show and get the link up and everything. It would mean the world to me if you guys would become a patron. I see Josh Fungus signed up. I see R. Azriel signed up. I see Singe signed up. That's cool, man. So I at least got a few. So this stream was worth it. Whether I get 1 or I get 100 new patrons, these streams are worth it. So, and I get to just chill and talk for a little while. I I bought a green screen that I have a few ideas what to do with it. I like my old backdrop here, but I'd like to be able to put whatever I want behind me. Also, I think it looks weird behind Billy, especially when there's no one on the couch behind him. Like, why have the couch behind him? So I was thinking about putting a green screen behind him to see. No, Billy does not live with me. He lives on the other side of town. I've seen people just see, like, you asked because you don't know, but I've seen people just flat out assume that me and Billy live together, that we're just these like 2 fat losers in our late 30s that live together. That I've seen people assume so much about us. I hate how Onision wasted kombucha by pouring it all over himself. It's such a delicious drink. I've had people assume that I still live with my parents, too. I haven't lived with my parents since I was 20 years old. As soon as I had a job that paid me enough to live on my own, I moved out. Kombucha's delicious, by the way. Yeah, you know what? That's a big part of my diet right now, the probiotics. So I drink a lot of kombucha. I eat a lot of sauerkraut and kimchi. Kimchi is a side dish that I have planned for the meal that I'm going to cook in about 15 minutes here. I'm going to cook this beef marinated in Korean marinade and eat kimchi on the side. That's my solid food. Just talking about this food right now is making my mouth water uncontrollably. It's ridiculous. Who did my tattoos? A guy a guy named Billy Hill in Columbus, Ohio. Yeah, it's at a place called Envy Skin Gallery. Oh my God, you know what? I just did a search for his name. This is great. I just did a search for his name. I typed in Billy Hill tattoos. This is literally my tattoo. Oh shit, I didn't realize. I forgot. Hold on. I'll pull it up so you guys can see it. Yeah, I typed in Billy Hill tattoos on Google search, and this picture is my tattoo. That's pretty funny. That's him right there. That's a great picture. Let's see if there's any more pictures of yeah, that is me. That is my arm in that picture. That's so funny. Let's see if my other arm's on here. See, I had thought about doing it where it only went slightly below the elbow, but I was like, fuck it, just do it all the way up to the wrist. Oh, he did a doggy. Boobs. I like how he just put stickers over that person's boobs to get pictures of the tattoo. I don't see my other arm, but the pictures are endless. They just keep going and going and going. He specializes in the Japanese style tattoos. I like this frog on top of the flower. Yeah, so that's this guy. This gentleman that looks very surprised here is that is That is my tattoo artist at Envy Skin Gallery in Ohio. Now we'll go back to this. You know, I've never gotten a tattoo in Toledo, so I do not know. Mm. I know chiropractors aren't real doctors and they may do more harm than good, but fuck, it feels so good when they crack your neck. And I haven't, or crack whatever ails you, for me, it's my neck. I don't trust them, but I've had it done a few times and it feels so fucking good when they do it. Who knows what it does, like what the long-term effects are, and I know people have died from it before, but goddamn, it feels so good. It's one of the craziest releases. My own neck cracks all the time without it having a spinal manipulation. Is it worth dying? Yeah, it does feel so good. It literally, the first time I had it done, it brought tears to my eyes. Like, not pain either. Like, that felt so good. I couldn't believe it. I'd never had it done before, and my neck had always bothered me. And it was so loud. It was so loud when he cracked it. It was insane. I wish I would have recorded it because the crack was so insanely loud. I injured my neck in a car accident a long time ago when my face hit the steering wheel really hard. And ever since then, I've had a jacked up neck, and it only gets worse the older I get. This shirt, I bought this shirt at the XFL game that I went to that now doesn't exist anymore. So I have like one of the few shirts in existence for this team that now no longer exists. Were my teeth okay? Yeah, my teeth weren't damaged. I hit my face. I had a black eye, so I hit like right there. There was no broken bones or anything though. It was just neck. It was like whiplash and neck trauma, and then just over the years, I have degenerative disc disease. Two of the soft, fleshy discs between my vertebrae has totally degenerated, and now it's just bone on bone. And after a long night of sleeping, I can just turn my neck like that, and it'll crack on its own pretty loud. And when a chiropractor does it, it's so loud. Yes, chiropractors have tore arteries. That's probably the most common way people have died from chiropractic care. Yes. I'm not denying that's happened. It makes me afraid to go to one, but it feels really good. And then I feel okay for, I only need like, I can get one adjustment and my neck will feel better for months before I'm like, oh, I should go again. But I don't know. I have other ways of dealing with it too. I've had my neck crack from coughing too loud or laughing. Like I'd burst out into laughter, my neck would crack. So the reason I'm doing this is for my Patreon. I'm doing a Patreon private show tonight in about 2 hours. If you sign up $5 or more, you'll catch tonight's Patreon show. There's a link in the description if you want to sign up and join in. It'll be great. Yeah. So I'm about to wrap this up because I gotta go be a cook. Everybody like the stream if you could, please. I hope to see you all tonight. It's not too late to sign up. You can sign up even as late as showtime when the show's already going on and you can still catch it. I have broken a bone because a car ran over my leg when I was in the 6th grade. And it broke 2 bones in my lower leg just above my ankle. So, yeah, that's the worst pain I've ever been in my life. Anyway, I'll see you guys there. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.